See if we can get these working. See that? Power's going out. How are you? You're playing. I'm not playing the game at the moment. How's your day going, my dude? Do some more gaming later. thought I would wake up, go live, hang out with y'all people. Hope everyone's doing good today. I didn't sleep last night. I got like 2 hours of sleep. It's like it's early, but we're here. We're up. It's one of those days you're like, we could go back to sleep the day away, or just flip it, and now we're early birds suddenly. You know, I do need to sleep. I'm with you on that, but if you understand the logic, it makes sense to someone with that similar logic. Yeah, sleep is indeed important. But until then, we'll drink coffee and we will write. We'll write our sleepless hallucinations and all the wonderful words of you people. What's going up, Miriam? How you doing, Miriam? Hello, Miriam. Coffee or tea? This is coffee. This is coffee right now. It's a little black coffee. Probably spice it up if I had some stuff, but we're just doing it black. You need to sleep. You look so tired, bro. Please just sleep. Yeah, my dude. You're not wrong. I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. Again, sometimes you wake up at 2 a.m. and you think, do we go back to sleep? And you try to go back to sleep. But then you don't sleep. So at a certain point, you just decide, you know what? It's morning. It's morning. And let's embrace the day. I don't know how it is for you guys out there, but it is storming over here right now. It's kind of nice. I work with music. Bro, when did the Pokemon stream end? Hey, hello. Pokemon stream is not over. Just taking a little break. I was streaming it. I'll go back on. I'll go back live after this stream. I just thought I'd wake up, have a little coffee, hang out with y'all folks. Business owner, event company, music production. Dun, dun, dun. It's Christmas! Merry Christmas, everybody! Merry Christmas! Happy Kwanzaa! And happy Hanukkah and Christmas, too. And all the other holidays. Happy solstice! Happy solstice. Happy Saturnalia, everybody! Happy Festivus. We're here to celebrate all of the holidays. Santa did not give a gift. Yeah, I didn't get a gift either. I got people gifts though. So maybe that's what it's all about. Maybe it's about the giving of the gifts. Maybe it's not about receiving the gifts. Maybe it's about you being Santa, embodying the spirit of Christmases. That's my Hallmark card for the day. It's just because of this sweater. It's got me all in the spirit. I hope everyone gets a happy Christmas day and good gifts. Amen, Miriam. Amen. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Can't believe it's already Christmas. I still haven't put up a tree. I'm not going to lie. I should get on that. I feel all bah humbuggy. Coffee's empty. We gotta fill the coffee up. Yeah, not only is the coffee empty, but we're low on water, so the stream is going to be cut short for me needing to go get water at some point. It's okay. We don't need that much coffee. Or do we? Alright, here we go. Fancy coffee machine number 1. Let's go. Yo, what's up, TNG? How you doing? Appreciate you, Miriam. We're just refilling up our coffee right quick. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Thank y'all for hanging out. It's early. But we got coffee. We got coffee, we're writing. Life is good, right? You're not finding your jacket. What's going on with your jacket? Where's the last place you left your jacket? TNG needs his jacket. Alright, we're about to get some more coffee up. Coffee number 2. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. What's going on? It's the best day because my mom let me open presents early. Also, my brother opened one and we played with the toys. Love my mom. She is the best mom. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Miriam. Good for you and your family. Hope you enjoy your Christmas and all those toys. Right now, drinking some coffee and doing some writing. What you up to, DNG? Did you find that jacket? You gotta find that jacket, buddy. That's number one. Alright, let's get back to it. I make you feel happy? Appreciate you. That's what we're here for. Good vibes, right? Good vibes. Y'all make me happy. Appreciate y'all. You know. I said hello. We'll be doing. I mean, I gotta be real. I appreciate y'all guys. I always want to do streams that I think people will enjoy. And I guess you attract different audiences that way. You get a different crowd. That's cool. But this is really my favorite, just hanging out with you guys. So appreciate you guys. I'm just here enjoying my coffee, doing a little morning writing, trying to kick the day off correct. And you guys help me stay focused. So appreciate y'all. It's group effort. Alright, guys, group effort now. Hey, what's up, Lilith? The life of Timmy, the little hobbled goblin who never met his real mother. Oh, poor Timmy. Little Timmy. What's a hobbled goblin? I've heard of a hobgoblin, but I've never heard of a hobbled goblin. Does he hobble? I'm writing that down. Little Timmy. How's your day going, Lilith? I was sitting here thinking, what should I stream for you folks? And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to hang out with y'all and do some writing. Lilith, I was very inspired by that art class yesterday. And this was what I realized. This is what I took away from it. And you might relate to this. Because the art teacher, like my friend set me up with the art class. She's been talking about him forever. And I go there. She's like, he's the best in town. There's no art teacher like him and stuff. And I'm not gonna, you know, don't have anything nice to say. Don't say anything at all. But what I will say is that I get there, the dude just wanted nothing to do with me. It was like, all right, you rock the boat. I don't know. He wouldn't even bring me a canvas or anything. I just started painting on the plate because I was just like, fuck you, bro. Like, you're not gonna give me a canvas. You're not gonna give me a piece of paper. Like, what the fuck? He just told me like, go buy a canvas and get back to me or whatever. I'm like, this is your art class, and you gave everyone else paper and a canvas and stuff. And he was like complaining about needing to go to the car. Anyways, it's just being like a little whiny baby. And I'm like, bro, this is your class. I was like, I don't have to be here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why you're trying to do a class. He's like, no. I'll go out to my car. It's part of the deal. He's like bitching and moaning. So he finally goes out. So anyways, he like would not. He didn't like acknowledge. He didn't like. He went around to everyone, but he would not give me any nothing until the end of class when I finally submitted something. And he was like, "Oh, okay, all right, okay." Um, but anyways, what I realized is that like, you know, his job is to gatekeep. He wants to gatekeep art. He wants to be like the transition for people into art. And like I realized like that's a shame. That's not. I'm not saying that that's how he is like as a teacher, but I realize that's like how a lot of teachers are. Like martial arts can be like that. There's this like cultish aspect, but there's just this like I don't know if it's an ego propping, but it's kind of like, well, this is. Anyways, I don't know, but it's kind of like art is just one of those weird things where no one can. That's why it's so bizarre, and it's just like I feel for the guy, and that's why I'm not hating on the guy. He's I want to learn from the guy. I was just kind of bummed out that he didn't really seem to want me in his class. Um, but it's like yeah, I don't know. Perhaps this is my own ego talking right now, as I sit here in reflection. But yeah, it's just one of those things with art where it's just funny. Art is at such a weird state where no one can tell you what art is. So, like I was just listening to what he was saying. Like one thing he was saying is like as an artist, you have to be confident. You have to just like put paint on paper, and everyone else in the class was like, "Oh, should I paint the? No, I'm scared. I'm scared to paint. You know what I mean? They're scared to put the paint on the to put the brush on the paper." And like I was just like fuck, I like made like three paintings that I liked and then fucked them up. You know what I mean? But that's like part of art. And I was like caking paint on and like I was listening to what the guy was saying, but like I just realized it's like no one can tell me I'm not an artist. Thus, the guy just kind of was just like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? So maybe it's my own ego thinking that that guy was somehow gonna like give me some stamp of approval. So I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. My brain plays loops on me sometimes. Um, Point being is the guy wasn't very welcoming, and it just made me realize that it's like, well, yeah, his his clientele is people who just want to sit there and have him like walk them through every step where it's just like, I'm just like, let's just fucking like put some colors on paper, man. You know, like, is there anything more than that? And like Lilith, like how I met you, we were just putting ink down, just throw ink down. All right. Okay, one whose kneecap was taken out by a loan shark. Wait, hold on. The Hobgoblin. The art community, especially, I have noticed at least, people who use paint, oil paints, etc., tend to be gatekeepy and unwelcoming. Doesn't mean they are not fantastic artists. So, yeah, that's the thing. The guy's a fantastic artist. I have a lot to learn from the guy, and I want to go back to his class. And I like talked to him. I was super friendly with the guy. I kept trying to break the ice to be like, I'm not a, you know what I mean? I get it. I got crazy looking beard. Like the guy just treated me like, whoa, like he just treated me like a feral animal that like kind of walked in, and it just kind of hurt. You're just kind of like, well, that sucks. Like I'm just here like there's only like, there was literally only 3 other people in the class, and like I got completely, dude, he kept doing the rounds and just ignored me. And then he would occasionally kind of like look, and then he would just be like, um, you know, I don't know. I remember like one time, like it was such like a little kind of fuck you, kind of like art, like thing. So like I'm drawing like an ocean, and it's so clearly drawing a wave. You know what I mean? You got the white on top, you got the wave. I'm just like sitting there drawing like the wave of an ocean for a really long time, trying to get it down, drawing the little splatters of the white, doing like different shades of blue. You know what I mean? It's clearly a wave. And then like he kind of comes over at one point and he goes like, "Oh yeah, I can see a wave in there." And I'm just like, "Go fuck yourself." I don't know, you know what I mean? Like if you're like clearly drawing a tree and then the art teacher comes over and be like, "Yeah, I can see the idea of a tree coming along. I can see what you're I can see you're getting at it. I can see you're getting at the concept of a tree." But let's dig a little deeper. Let's ask ourselves, what is a tree? What does a tree mean to us? Where are we looking at the tree? Is it summer? Is it mind your business, art man? Exactly. No, no. I think a little bit of it too is that's why I'm like I have a hard time. It's like judge not, yes, you'd be judge yourselves kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like I realize like I'm the dick here. You know what I mean? I'm stepping into his world. I'm kind of like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. That's part of the reason I partake because I find just me myself, dude. I'm like I don't know. I don't want to say I'm abrasive, but I just feel kind of just like I feel somewhat on edge. Usually, just when I'm like interacting with people, and then like my friend, I was just like, yeah, the guy. She called me apologize afterwards. She's like, I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, I didn't. He like really. She was just like, yeah, he completely ignored you, kind of like apologizing. But she was just like, yeah, she was like, I noticed this. I think some people are like intimidated by you, and I'm like, I don't want them to be intimidated. It's just like I think I think I can come off as like I don't know, and you might relate, but it's like you kind of put off like you learn to put off. It's like a defense mechanism. You know what I mean? It's like some women talk about resting bitch face. I think I have some form of resting bitch face, and I'm not like that at all. But I just think when I like go out in the world, I'm just like immediate, just like someone might attack me. You know what I mean? You got a little bit of that, but um, I don't know. I could just tell. I could tell. I just freaked out, Art Man. I was like, "Oh, come on, Art Man! I wanted to be friends with you. I thought this would be good." I really loved just caking on that acrylic paint and just like seeing how it shifts depending on how many layers of paint are on top, and then the viscosity of the paint. You could add a little water and kind of shift things. I really did enjoy messing with that. So I'm happy I went. I want to mess with more of that. I'm not gonna like sit around and wait for the next class to paint again though. Although the guy did keep my painting, or he might have thrown it away. I don't know what he did. He was just like, oh, well, he was just like, because I kept wiping paint off with a paper towel and using like paper towel to move paint around, and then he was just like, oh, with acrylics, you want to just like get layers. You want to just embrace the paint, just like get all this paint on. So then I just started caking paint on. And he was like, all right, well now this is too wet. You have to set it over here to dry. I was like, motherfucker, I just did what you told me to do. Um, God damn it, Art Man. Stop playing with my emotions. I fully get you. I very much have that. I'll defy everything until the day I day. Fuck around and find out. Phase two. Yeah, no, exactly. It's just, yeah, yeah. And it's not to get all corny, but it's just a reality of life that. I'm sure you probably weren't always that way. I'm certainly not. I don't feel that way at my core, but just kind of things occur, and then you just kind of learn that this is like kind of how you're supposed to be. Like for instance, like when I was younger, um, I remember you just pick up little pieces of advice. I remember a friend's dad told me like when you're in a city, if you're in a big city, look straight and just keep your eyes straight and just keep moving forward. Don't look around. You know what I mean? Don't look at the buildings because you immediately become a target. You know what I mean? So just like little things like that. It's like you know, it's not like any. It's like someone might think that and go like, "What?" But it's like until shit happens, then you don't really think about like, "Oh, that's important. It's important advice." you know. I would probably also be disappointed that my expectations of the day did not match reality. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's something too. Yeah, expectations is a whole other thing. I get my thing is my anxiety almost like I don't know. It's like like I work weddings, so I work with brides and stuff, and that's like literally what my job is just like understanding what their expectation is, and then bringing it into reality. And I can't tell you how stressful that is. Literally, like the week of the event, all I'm doing is just visualizing, making sure I got every detail right, checking in with them, trying not to be like too pushy, but making sure I got everything I need from them to make sure everything's 100%. So that way, day of, I can just execute and leave them alone, and know that I'm doing what they want me to do, you know. So yeah. But yeah, that shit just on a day. So, anyways, point being is that I do that for a living, but just day to day, like even with fucking Art Man, like he wants me to just like, oh, pick up a picture of a puppy so we can paint that. And I was like, don't tell me what to do, Art Man. I'm just gonna put yellow down and see what happens, bro. Maybe it'll turn into a canary. Maybe it'll turn into a sunset. I don't know. Let's find out. You know what I mean? But I was legit just like I'm also being a pussy because if I hold up a photo, I know that I will not be able to recreate that to your standards, my own standards, anyone's standards. So everyone's gonna be unhappy. And all it's gonna do is prop up your ego such that you can do something that I can't do. And so you know what? I'm gonna instead um, just paint. People who just can't be controlled and doesn't like being told to do. Real, I think it's just a way to categorize. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm going back and forth here. Oh yeah, I can't follow you. I can't follow you there. I've been that way since birth. Pretty much, I was there with the ODD is other things, but the ODD is relevant, so it makes sense. I don't think ODD is. What's ODD if you don't mind me asking? Obsessive. I'm gonna say something inappropriate. Uh, People who just can't be controlled and doesn't like being told what to do. You got patients that I couldn't handle working with brides. They're so anxious on edge. Oh yeah, no. It's awful. Yeah, I just had a bridezilla recently. It legit made me like I'm not even kidding. Like every event I do feels like it's gonna be my last because you're just like it can all go south so quickly, you know. Um, and yeah, I just unfortunately just dealt with a freaking bride who turned out to be a total bridezilla. You know, just like retroactively flips all this stuff on me. But you know, this is a public forum, and that was a client of mine, and she is free to her own opinion, and so I'm just not really, you know. My thing is the customer's always right, and the bride, happy life. So my goal was to make sure she was happy. Uh, I could break down the whole sequence of it. Basically, here I'll tell you this. It's like afterwards, I get this like bad review. I check the review. I'm go, what the fuck? And it's kind of like her layout of events is not what happened. So the groom is lying to her. And so I'm just sitting there like, okay, so do I sit here and like publicly defend myself, which, obviously you kind of are expected and have to do. But like, I just morally, I just felt weird. Like, my defense is going to start a fight between newlyweds. You know what I mean? And I was almost just like karmically was just like, you know what? Like, bitch, like you guys are fucking your own problem. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take the hit because I know what I did. I know exactly what happened. I know how it played out. I know what you're talking about, and I know that you're fucking. Anyways, I could break it all down, but I also could tell that she was all pissed off by her review, kind of thing. So it was kind of one of those things where it's like with brides, where I'm like the customer is always right. She's pissed off. If I had like publicly defended myself, there's nothing stopping her from then just like trying to burn everything of mine down, going everywhere she can to. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it and say, you know, I'm so sorry. Yeah, oppositional defiant disorder. Yeah, I feel you there. Yeah, you should just take up. You should just start cage fighting. That's what I did. I just started doing MMA. I call it just fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I know the right thing. I know the right thing to do is to stick up for yourself. You should stick up for yourself. But I'm also just like, her sequence of events is incorrect because clearly the groom is lying to her. So, I don't know what to do with that. You know what I mean? Do I just tell her like, oh, I'm sorry, your now husband is just lying to you because all what now I got two people against me. You know what I mean? It's a lose lose. It's like, you know what I mean? You kind of have to know when to pick your battles. It's like, as much as I want to go like, well, no, I'm in the right. It's like, well, no. Let's think about how this is gonna play out. You know, you can be in the right all day, but also there's optics. There's optics, and there's also just like the invisible karma. And that sounds fucking corny, I know, but you know what I mean? Like, there's just like, unhappy people are going to be unhappy. So, let them be unhappy. Yeah, sucks I got caught and oops, dropped my fucking coffee. Oopsies. See, that's a moment for me to be unhappy. I just spilled my coffee all over the place. But instead, we're just going to grind some more. I wonder if I had oppositional defiant disorder. I just used to get pissed the fuck off. So I had to learn how to chill the fuck out. Misery loves company. I should make coffee and take some gummies. Yes! Good call. I'm making coffee right now. Lilith, I woke up at 2 a.m. today. Can you believe that? 2 a.m. It's crazy. I wanted to go back to sleep, but at a certain point I realized, like, yeah, this is not happening, so I just decided I'm just getting up. I'm gonna do some writing, drink some coffee. Making more coffee right now as we speak. Psycat! I was just thinking of you, brother. I was like, I wonder if Moltres and Psycat are up. How are you doing? Good to see you, my dude. Yeah, I was just thinking about how I kind of like going live at different times of the day because I see different members of the community at different hours of the day. Like, I've been really liking having the stream running all the time with the Pokemon. But the one thing I feel guilty about is that because I'm saying, like, I'm just baiting, I'm whatever you call the term where it's like you bait people into thinking it's one thing, like you show a thumbnail but it's something else or whatever. So people go in to think like, oh, if I hit A, I'll control the Pokemon thing. I'm like, nah, I'm just saying that to get you guys interested. I'm just playing the game. You know what I mean? So I inherently feel clickbait. Yes, thank you. I kept saying bait. I'm baiting the people, and I'm like, no, that's not. I'm not baiting the people. I'm baiting. I'm over here baiting. I'm like, no, you're not baiting. What am I doing? I'm clickbaiting. I'm clickbaiting. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was trying to get that down. Um. So, anyways, yeah. But this is my thing with the games, and you might notice Psycat. This is why I frequently take breaks. Like I was gonna go live on that, but the thing is with the games, I'll stay live for like 11 plus hours on a game. I don't know why. Sitting here drinking coffee, writing, I'm not gonna be here for 11 hours sitting in this chair. It's just not gonna happen. Although I have been here for 1 hour already, so that's kind of something. But yeah, like the Pokemon Emerald game, I'll just keep that running 24 hours until we beat it, you know. And I was kind of planning on doing that, but what happens is I start doing shit like this. So you can't see, but my phone is on a tripod. Um, and so I just have the tripod up and I'm just sitting here, you know, playing the fucking game with my goddamn back roller PS5 Android setup, like a crazy person. So yeah. So anyways, point being is I get a little carried away with it. So this is why I frequently need to like fall back and do streams like this, which is just like let's just chill, let's just hang out, do some writing, drinking coffee, manageable daily stream type stuff. That's why I was really into like the salad time streams. Kind of want to get back into the salad time, back into the cooking streams, um, cause yeah, cause that's something you're gonna do every day anyways. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. Hello, good to see you. Hey, I remember you. I feel like your name changed, but I remember that photo for some reason. And I might be thinking of someone else, so if I am, I apologize. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's you. Hey, how you been? Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. I try and remember. See, that's the tricky part about streaming, as you guys might know. Lilith, especially. It's like you try and keep track of everyone, but people will change their usernames and like be like, "No, it's me, Jonathan. I'm on a different account," and you're like, "I'm supposed to fucking keep track of that shit." I got people in alt accounts like, um, but it is really weird and it is kind of cool with the how the whole chat thing is like. Depending on who's the chat, there's just like different vibes. So it's like based on the person's chat, you like get this personality, and you're like, I've never seen this person in my life, but you just like it's all off of just they're sitting there, and you're just like, whoo, whoo. I'm too much coffee. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Psychic gets it. No, but it's funny. Whoa, you did 4 concerts? Hell yeah, brother. Good for you. I love to hear it. What kind of guitar do you have, by the way? What's your axe of choice? Are you an acoustic player? You someone tells me you play acoustic. I don't know why. You said I did 4 concerts, so it tells me that you're like a serious classical guitarist. But I could be wrong there. What style you play? What's your style, man? Zycat, you might appreciate. Listen to the clickety clackety of this thing. You have the Ibanez TOD10, the signature by Tim Henson. Oh, nice. Right? I love these. I think that was the first Fortnite emote I got. Is that one where he's doing the ASMR on a keyboard? I got that because I have that same keyboard. In fact, let me go grab it. You know the ASMR keyboard emote? Yeah, this was a present to myself years ago. I love keyboards. I got this probably when I was like 18, I think. It's because I've always wanted a typewriter. But they're freaking hard to find, man. They're hard to find, and then you find one, and it's like, yeah, this thing just like weighs 70 pounds and doesn't work, but it's authentic. And you're like, well, I don't want that at all. That sounds awful. Yeah, I like that one. This is also super fancy. Shiny Weedle. Got my shiny Weedle. Pawn to e4. There we go. What's up, Jesse? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold the phone, sir. Oh yeah, it's on. All right. Wait, hold on. It's like this, isn't it? Let me get my setup here. I had it right. There we go. All right. Knight c3. Morning, coffee. I'm about to take my nighttime tea. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, YZ. How you doing, my dude? I'm gonna sleep so tired. That was a good time. I'll come back soon. Good to see you, my dude.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's tricky. Hey, if you ever want to play chess, though, I'm on chess.com. You can add me. We could play. I used to do live streams on chess. I would just play like I typically play 10-minute games just because it's like gives you enough time to think. But hey, good to see you. Good to see you. Have a good night. Tea is a trap, sir. Tea is good, least for me. Yeah, and some people like tea. I wish I liked tea better. I try and I'll occasionally try and get into green tea, but I'm a coffee fanatic. All right, let's keep this game rolling. All right, someone help me. Someone help me. I'll just play against myself unless someone wants to jump in. All right, so it's white to move. I just moved that. That was kind of a weird move. I'm just gonna move the knight. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that to be a dick. Okay, so what are we working with here? That was a bad move by white. Why did I do that? Um, I'll go there. So I'll go here. Oh, we're writing a book. 2 times per day for at least 15 years. I like teaching this kid to do prefer. What's your preferred key? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hold on. I've been drinking tea since when I was 3. Now I'm addicted. Damn, you started drinking tea when you were 3. Are you cheating while playing against yourself? I might have cheated. Did you catch me cheat? Oh, you mean the move take back? Yeah, I guess that was cheating. All right, let's do it legit. All right, stream of consciousness play. Let's go. You guys ready? Shit's getting real. Shit's getting real. I'm getting lead. I'm getting lead against me. It's getting intense. Alright, it's White's move. What is White gonna do? The fucking dick. Ooh, look at me. I go first. I think I'm so cool. Fucking asshole. Bitch. Suck that. Didn't see that coming, did you, bitch? Fuck you. This guy's a dick over here. Whose move is it? It's Black's move, right? Yeah. Whoopsies. Oh, dude, this guy sucks. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Chickity check yourself before you rickety wreck yourself. That's where we're going. Chickity check yourself before you wreck yourself. Chickity check yourself before you wreck yourself. Fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck me, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck me. Fuck me, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck you. To fuck me is to fuck you. Well, fuck me then. Well, fuck you. You fuck. Why is that just sitting there? Fuck that one up, didn't you, White? Dumb asshole. Whoopsies. What an idiot! Oh, that guy sucks. He just wasted his night. It's funny as I didn't even, I didn't see that, so I did just fuck that up. I'm just gonna trap this guy here, cause fuck you. Well, that was stupid. Joku's really messy, right, Joku? Yeah, that guy's a dick. What an idiot. This guy sucks. Who just moved? It's White's move, right? Man, that Joku guy really sucks. What an idiot bastard. Checkmate, you bitch! Oh! Oh, that guy sucks! Oh, what a bitch! God, we really showed him, right? Not gonna lie, to actually checkmate myself took way more focus than it probably should have. And all it really involved was just fucking up. But those were legitimate fuck ups. That was just me just kind of spacing out. At least Joku is keeping it honest this round. I'm not sure if you saw it, but last time Joku cheated while Joku was distracted. Did Joku cheat? I didn't even catch it. What a cheating bastard. Wait, really? Check the footage? Let's go back. Yeah, run it back. Referee stoppage. I kept looking up. I was like, I'm clearing the room, but I have to finish this game. That was intense. That was some good morning chess, you guys. It was good stuff, guys. Check the footage. Run it back. We're already out of coffee again. Should we get another coffee? Oh, you know what? You're right. I cheated that round too. My hand did leave one piece. I did that at least twice. No, my hand did piece. What? No.
second game, my hand didn't leave the piece. What I did was I went like this. I was like, I picked a knight, and then I went, no, I'm going to move the bishop instead. Which I think is, you have to like move the knight then, I think is the rule. I could be wrong, someone could check that, but, so in that sense, yes, I fucked that up. The trickiest part for me, to be honest, that's why I had to like stay going with it, is that I lose track of whose turn it is. So the hard part is like not accidentally like doing 2 in a row for white and then being like, why do I suddenly have a massive advantage? But yeah. Playing against yourself is fun. I don't know if you guys ever try that. It's kind of weird, but it's actually fun. Are you in Lincoln Park? Do I look? Is this how they dress in Lincoln Park? I done come so far that I feel you there. I'm in darling, I am under there. More like down. But get back. Dude looks like Mike Shinoda mixed with Hikaru Nakamura. I like it. Hikaru Nakamura. Isn't that a fighter? Who's Nakamura? Either way, I take those as compliments, so thank you. Oh, Hikaru Nakamura! I know exactly. I was just like, who the heck is that? I was thinking of, I don't know who I was thinking of. I was thinking of a judo guy. But yeah, Nakamura is awesome. I love Hikaru. It always makes me sad that it's just like, he's so great, but he just is in the era of Magnus Carlsen, you know? But that's the reality of sport, you know? Shinsuke Nakamura is a professional fighter in the WWE. Okay, that's right. Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm gonna completely fuck up the name, but I'm thinking of Kimura. That's who I'm thinking of. Kimura. See, Nakamura, and then I thought Kimura. What's his first name though? Masahiko Kimura. That's what I thought you were talking about. But you said Hikaru Nakamura. I heard Masahiko Kimura. I don't know why. It's dyslexia.
Nakamura is literally probably the second greatest chess player to ever live, but because Magnus exists, he probably won't ever be recognized. Dude, I know. That's the sad reality of sports. Like, I think about that with boxing a lot of times. Like, when you think about boxing, most people think like they think Muhammad Ali, they think Mike Tyson, you know, the deeper guys. And nowadays people are gonna think about other people, so whatever. But you know, and then people who dig a little deeper, maybe they'll think about Sugar Ray's, you know, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, or whatever. But it's like those are just the best of the best. You know what I mean? So then let's just look at the champions. So then you just look at like the champions. So those are those guys. But now let's look at beyond that. Like let's look at all the people who never got to a title. You know, let's just look at the people who never got to a title but fought for a title. That's a huge number of people who were great, you know, but like probably a lot of people don't know them. You know, like one of my favorite MMA fighters is Tim Means.